I've been all over this world. You're one of the few choirs that I ever saw choir members smile while they sang. Most of the choirs I look at, they're going, it's the joy of the Lord that keeps me going. I'm so happy. Hallelujah. I wish you'd tell your face. And some of you sweet darlings that are sitting there like this, don't you get it? Your name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life. And the devil can't take it out. No weapon formed against you can prosper. He's coming back for the church. He's coming back for the people of the name. He's coming back for the redeemed. He's coming back for his bride. Woo! Do you understand what I'm saying? Nobody in their right mind locks up their house to protect their trash. I've never read anybody in the paper, heard anybody on the news and said, oh, Mr. Sparharber's house was broken in and the guy stole 2 bags of trash. Because when they break in, they steal treasure. Now watch this. If this don't turn your motor on, you need to get saved. You ready? You know what we were? We were trash. And Jesus Christ is the trash man. He is the original recycler. He took trash and made it treasure. And he's coming back for recycled trash. And we're going to the city where the Lamb is the light. And there'll be no dying. There'll be no devil. There'll be no fear. Woo! Give me just a few more minutes. Let me just preach a little bit, okay? You see what we need to do, and I'm asking God for myself. Lord, I need to see you better. You sweet people right here tonight, that you have issues, or you have ailments, or you have cancers, or diabetes, or high blood pressure, or whatever you have. Do you get it that every person in the Bible that came to Jesus to be delivered or healed, they came after their vision of him? I'll try again. Matthew 8:1. And when they would come down from the mountain, he just taught the sermon on the mount, 5, 6, and 7. They come down the mountain. Multitudes followed him. Wait a minute. And one leper worshiped. See, it don't take much to follow him. But that leper saw him different than the multitude. He said, I'm dying of leprosy. I ain't going to make it through this thing. But I have heard that man is a fixer-upper. I've heard that guy can walk on the water. I heard that guy calls dead people back from the grave. And the words produced a picture. I'm trying to create some faith in your heart right now. Expectation is the birthplace for the miraculous. You've got to expect something to happen before it happens. You can sit down. Are you hearing me? So watch. The leper runs up to him. Read it. Matthew 8:1-3. Master, if you will, I know you can make me whole. Now, I am not a theologian, but I'm close. It's the only place I've found in the entire New Testament that any person ever asked Jesus whether it was the will of God to be healed. Nobody ever asked if. Only this leper. He said, if you will, I know you can. And it's like the Lord said, the if ain't on my shoulders, baby, it's on your shoulders. He turned around and said, if you can believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. Now this is so powerful. He said, if you will, I know you can make me whole. Read the next verse. Jesus said, I will. Be thou clean. Now there wasn't much debate. There wasn't much commentary. There wasn't much argument. It was just like, oh, is that the only thing keeping you back? You don't know whether I'll do it? Man, here. Psst, go ahead. And just healed him instantly. Totally instantly made him whole. Instantly. The only guy that ever asked a question. I don't want to hurt your feelings. You got a great church, and I'll probably never see you ever again as long as I live. I'll never be back. Fine. So just listen to me. The Pentecostal movement is suffering right now because we have great truth that's not being practiced. We need to reach for God till we see him like he is, and therefore we expect him to do what he promised. These signs shall follow them that believe. They shall lay hands on the sick, and the sick shall recover. I'm here to tell you, it is not the will of God for us to be held hostage with disease and sickness. He went to Pilate's whipping post, so by his stripes we could be healed. We have a right to expect that. That healing is in the atonement, just like forgiveness of sins is in the atonement. Sit down. I'm going to go a few more minutes and I'm leaving, okay? You have to pay me. I'm a multimillionaire. In my mind. You ready? He finishes healing the leper. Watch this. A centurion comes running up to him. Uh-oh. Wrong culture, wrong color, wrong religion. He's a centurion. And he runs up and he says, my servant is sick at my house, grievously vexed with a palsy. Now watch what the Lord said. Something I've been trying to get rid of my whole life. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying. The Lord turned around and said, oh, no problem. I'll come and heal him. Now, when you call me to pray for you in the hospital, I'll come and pray. When you call me to come to your house and you're sick, well, I'm going to pray and see what God will do. No, not Jesus. Watch. He declares the end from the beginning, the things that are not as though they were. He said, I'll come and heal him. No, you missed it. There's too wussified here. You missed what I just said. He said, I'll come and heal him. I see the centurion saying, boss man, you don't understand how long he's been sick. And I see Jesus saying, and you don't understand